Всем привет! Это прохождение Max Payne 3. И мы начинаем. Кучу времени потратил я на настройку этой игры под запись. Так, смотрим ролики.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life. Just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. And something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big-end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do. Ricky Martin look alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
That? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
All right, look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else.
Итак, наконец закончилась эта заставка. Она шла практически 10 минут. И я хотел сказать, что я в перерывах не буду комментировать ничего. Сами смотрите, читайте. Итак, поехали.
It was time to choose a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Прыжок. Встаем. Попали.
That was the boss lady.
У меня куча
Maybe
времени
this
ушло
time
на
she wasn't
оптимизацию
calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
игры под запись.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity, drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Вот, и в итоге пришлось немножко пожертвовать качеством картинки. Я думал, он какое-то некультурное слово сказал.
Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gonna go find him.
Está tudo sob controle, pai. Fica tranquilo.
I imagine the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Не понял, зачем он пистолет ему отдал. Хотя, тут еще один пистолет. Так, смотримся. Вроде все тихо. Так, чё он сел-то? Мы же бессмертные. Так, наверху. Ага, летим. Ничего себе покромсали. А, держать надо, что ли, решить. Прям плохо. Так, закройте выйдем. Оу,
I had to
я
keep
забыл.
moving. I didn't want to fuck this up more than I already had.
Дробовик. О, можно два пистолета взять. Так, дробовик, я думаю, нам не нужен пока. Так, камера замедленного действия. Стрелять последнего врага, нажмите что, на левую кнопку, что ли? Замедление камеры убийства. Задержать правую кнопку. Честно. Фу, какая гадость. У него вместо рта. Ну-ка. Ух ты, нифига себе, топтали. Ну-ка, покажи личико. Ужас. Детям до 16 отойти от мониторов. Так.
I had to move quick, or Bronco's next charitable donation would be to the worms. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Что-то их многовато. Прячемся. Так, а там есть какие-нибудь антибиотики или еще что-нибудь поправить здоровье? Так, нажмите Tab. А, вот как раз. Вовремя. Хорошо, нажимаем Tab. Щека, ничего не изменилось. Ух, нифига себе нашел. Наглый такой, бесстрашный. Так, мигающие кнопки двери. Окей.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Так, патрончик он сам собирает. Хорошо. Так, по сюжету, как мы поняли, Макс защищает своего босса. Хорошего дядьку.
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Какие-то улики.
Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Ну-ка, с прыжком сможем. Чё я не пойму? Чё они друг друга стреляют? Вставай. Вы при смерти. Так. Подожди. Мы чуть не умерли. Странным образом, который так быстро установился. Так, почему стрелять-то? Ты чё, не умер? Какие ужасы.
Rodrigo, it's Max.
Родриго, выходи. Наверное, ему открыть надо. Нифига себе. Тебе в лоб. И тебе в лоб.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Это что за еще за
Come with
броневик?
me. It's okay.
Полиция?
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês
Cheio
estão
de
fazendo?
palitos da cara.
A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de
Чё мне
matar as
разговаривать?
pessoas? É sangue frio, Becker!
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Chama uma
Какая-то странная
ambulância!
полиция.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFID, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff. Politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Так, извиняюсь, продолжаем.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Быстро, глава 2.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
You'd spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. But it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde! I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Now I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel. Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
We'll call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but glad you booked an advance.
Proud you. Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. He worked when he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here as a fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, I need to Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit, people. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Ну да, без этого еще не обходится у них, ребят. Офигеть. Не попал. Так, закончим, наверное, на этой сцене. Очень длинные тут кат-сцены, так и не дали поиграть толком. Ну, смотрите следующую серию, самое интересное. Всем пока.